This is what's going on with life today. You see, because there's a connection out there between work and life, and it's broken. Just like this house, it has a bunch of pieces. You saw pieces on the ground, right? They were all parts of something, and they were all connected. And every bolt, every screw, everything had a purpose, and it all built up to this house that created a home. And then when a fire came through, it ravaged everything, and everything was still there. Some of it was burned, but the truth is it was no longer a home. And that's what has happened with our society, is we're no longer connected. We have a primary driver, and that is to connect with other human beings, each of us. And that's why we're all here today. We're connecting with other human beings, and we want to belong to something meaningful. Let's take our job and turn it into a calling. It's moving from a job to a calling. This is the overall focus spectrum, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this thing called anxiety and opportunity. So anxiety, this fear or worry. I suffer from fear or worrying sometimes. And what happens is underneath fear and worrying, these emotions of fear and worrying or anxiety, is a desire to control, for me, desire to control the outcome. And when I lose control of the outcome, I then create more fear and I worry about things. And the truth is how many outcomes do we really control, right? So look at all this fear and worrying and anxiety that we create in our life because we think we have more control. And really, when we think we are controlling or we desire to control something, it's really us not trusting others, or even worse, us robbing everybody else of their responsibility or opportunity to get better at something. So that second question that you asked, how are you helping others pursue their potential? It's not by controlling them. When we lack trust in others, we then take control of things, right? What happens when we lack trust in Jesus? Going back to our personal lives, and when we look at our life, I think it's made up of these 4 areas. It's our relationships, wellness, work, and interest. Now, our relationship with who? Our relationship with our spouse, our relationship with our family, our relationship with our community, our relationship with Jesus Christ, right? All of these relationships, all of these things, I call these focus lenses. So our life is really a section of a focus lens. This is the lens by which we look at our life. So if we want to build goals or outcomes, or if we want to focus on anything, these are 4 areas to focus on. And if we focus on these, creating really clear focus anchors within these, we are now actually moving towards our potential or our calling. It's our job to go find that. So let's go back to our favorite Bible verse here, Romans 8:28. All things work together for the good to those who love God. And then this last part, to those who are called according to his purpose. So let's put all this together. Work-life blend is about the together side, right? Spark of greatness is our calling. Your calling is sitting inside of you. Everybody you work for, it's not about you pursuing and getting to the top and making the most money and leading the organization. Those people that work for you have a spark of greatness inside. And your potential, your purpose, his purpose for you is pursued by helping others realize and pursue their purpose. That's what it's all about.